Hey everybody, it's Sean Price with Price and Price Realtors with this week's market report. So this week was an interesting week. Um, we had a buyer that found a property that he really liked and ended up being one of 11 offers on that property. And then at the same time, there's another property that's on the market that I really expected to sell very quickly that is still on the market. We're going on about 3 weeks. So it's kind of an interesting time right now. It is looking like the market is going to be getting highly competitive over the next couple months, exemplified by the 11 offer property that I just described. And that's not the only one that happened with, but right now it's just kind of an interesting little window. So basically, we can see that, again, the orange line is buyer activity and the blue line is total inventory. So last week, buyer activity stayed about the same. We saw a significant drop 2 weeks ago, but last week, buyer activity stayed about the same. Whereas seller activity, which had dropped over the Christmas and New Year, that activity dropped significantly. Well, it started picking back up, and we kind of expected to see the market starting to turn and pick back up starting in January. So, because of this difference right here between the seller and the buyer activity, then we had a week where we actually had a little bit of a buyer's market because our absorption rate was only about 69%, which means that if 100 properties came on the market last week, only 69 went off. And as you can see, the weeks prior, it was pretty intense. It was a strong seller's market. So it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next couple weeks. Will this this buyer's market continue, or will it shoot back up? I honestly expect that it will shoot back up, and we'll kind of see the return to the spring market, which is what we have over here. When you have this orange line with this huge gap in between the blue line, that puts us into a strong seller's market. So you see this area here is what we were looking at here. So the overall market itself has kind of shifted downward for the holidays. This is like the last 6 weeks because of the holidays, but we're likely to see it start returning back up and looking at numbers like this or even higher for 2021. I hope this makes sense. What this means for buyers is right now there might be an opportunity for you to get into a property with a little less competition. What this means for sellers is sellers, you're getting your property in there, you're getting full ask, a lot of times above the offer that we were talking about, the 11 offer property. That was our buyer, was at $20,000 above ask and waived a ton of contingencies and still did not win the property. So it's a great opportunity for sellers as well. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll see you on next week's market report. Have a great day.